Hi, everybody. This is Miss Lauren. I'm back to read us another storybook for our storybook series from UC, the University of Cincinnati. And the book that we're going to read today is called Summer. Summer, like the season that we're in right now, where we get to do all sorts of fun things because the weather's warm outside. And sometimes people are out of school if you have a school that you usually go to. I have a lot of things that I like to do in summer. What are some of your favorite things to do in the summertime? Some of my favorite things to do in the summer, I like to go out in the water. Like I like to go swimming or kayaking. I like to go camping. Someone else likes to go swimming too. I see their comments on the side. I also like to have cookouts with my friends and family. And there are some other things I like to do. I love some of the summer foods that you can eat, like watermelon and ice cream and fresh fruits. I like summer salads because they give you energy and don't weigh you down so you can go out and play and it won't be too hot, or you won't feel too weighed down when it's real hot outside. It's a hot day today. Today outside where I live, it's almost 90 degrees outside. That's very hot. Is it hot where you are today? So before we begin, let's talk about the activity that we'll do if we can have time at the end. Our activity at the end is going to be this. It's going to be the expanding expression tool. Now, this is a useful little tool for when you have an object and you want to describe it either by talking or by writing. And these are little clues that give you hints about how you can talk about your item. So we'll go over them real quick, and then at the end, we'll go over them again. So the first is the green group, and that's what category or group does it belong to. Like if I said a dog, that would be in the animal category or the pets. Blue is do, so what would you do with it, or what does it do? That just means if I have a spoon, what do I do with it? I use it to eat. What does it look like? So you can talk about its color, its size or its shape. What's it made out of? So that's talking about the material. Like my shirt is made out of fabric. Pink is parts. So if we're talking about a car, we are on pink parts, we can talk about things like the wheels and the engine and all of the doors, the trunk. Then we have white is where. That'd be where would you see it or where would you use it? So if we're still talking about the car, I'd see it on the road. The last one is what else do you know about it? And that's just any other knowledge that you might have. So that's what we'll do after our book. And now let me show you the fun book we're going to read. It's called Summer. And here, down here this time on the cover is the author. And what does the author do? The author writes the words. That's right. The author is Alice Lowe, and Roy McKay drew the pictures this time. So what is the title for the person who draws the pictures? There's a long word we can use. Do you remember? If you draw the pictures, then you are the illustrator. Did you remember that? Okay, so here's the title in big letters up here. The letters are yellow and it starts with a capital S. And I see a picture of a boy and a girl swinging on a swing set. That's another fun thing you can do in the summer. So when we open it up, look, it's another fun summer thing. This is like going to the beach. A lot of people go to the beach in the summer. I open the next page and I see another word. Now look at this word right here and this word right here. Do they look the same? They do. They're both summer, the word summer. And I see it again on the next page. This is the title yet again. The title is only one word at this time. And I see the author's name again, Alice Lowe, with pictures. The illustrator is Roy McKee. Okay, let's start to read our book. We like the things that summer brings. It brings the sun, it brings the heat, it brings the things we like to eat. That's like what I was talking about. They like to eat watermelon in the summer. Do you like to eat watermelon too? Summer brings so many things. It brings us things to do outside. It brings new ways to take a ride. Oh, look at how they're riding. They're not riding in a car or on a bike. This is, I think, called a ski, a water ski, and they're being pulled by the boat over here. That looks really fun. We like to ride way out of town. We like to ride uphill and down. It feels so good when we go fast. We like to feel the breeze go past. And you can look at the picture. There they are going down a hill on a bike. Now let's take a minute to look at some of the words up here. I see a lot of words that have 4 letters. Let's look at some of them. The first one I see is like, has 4 letters, L-I-K-E. Ride has 4 letters, R-I-D-E, and they're all little letters or lowercase letters. Town has 4 letters right here, T-O-W-N. Like again and ride. Hill, H-I-L-L. And down has 4 letters, D-O-W-N. So many 4-letter words on that page. Let's keep reading by turning the page to the next one. We always start by reading the left page first and then the right. So look, do you see where the words are on this page? Here they are. These are what they say. We ride and ride about a mile, and then we stop and eat a while. We like cold things. We eat them up, and when we eat, so does our pup. Those are rhyming words like up and pup and mile and while. Those are all words that rhyme. And I see another summer treat that they get, like ice cream at the ice cream stall. Oh, I see bonus words. Do you see any words on this page in the picture? I do. They're up here. The first word is chocolate. That's a long word, and the word below it is also a long word. It has many letters. The word below chocolate is vanilla with a V sound where you bite your lip and blow out vanilla. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Mine is probably cookie dough. Here's the next page. Look at this. This will be like the holiday that we'll have next week, the 4th of July. Sometimes the fireworks go off. Let's read the words. Here they are on this page. We like the things that summer brings. It brings us fireworks late at night, all red and yellow, blue and white. They go up high. They are such fun. Look, look, there goes another one. That looks so fun. And I find that I like to watch fireworks at a park. Sometimes I park my car, watch them from there. Sometimes I bring a lawn chair and I watch them from the grass. Where do you like to watch fireworks? Here's the next page. Look what's happening here. Do you see the words? They're on this page this time. Some summer days we take a ride, the car gets very hot inside. And when we sit in all that heat, we wish that we had used our feet. What do you think that means? They wish they had used their feet. Sounds like they would have rather walked, I think. Oh my goodness. And yes, all of these poor people are probably stuck in a traffic jam. And I even see some chickens up here. What else do you see in the traffic jam? What is this on their car? It's a bike. And who is this person with his blue uniform and his whistle? I think he is a police officer. What else do we see? Oh, and where are the little boy and the little girl we've been talking about? They're here. They're in the what? They're in the car. Yep. It's very hot. But we don't mind when it's hot. Cold water cools us off a lot. It cools us off down to our toes. Our pup is going to cool his nose. And look where they are now. They found do you know what this is called? A waterfall. They found a waterfall. Maybe they're at a national park. That's another fun vacation destination that you can take. That's right. It's a waterfall. And what is he doing? He kind of looks like he's swimming, but there's another word for what he's doing right here. It starts with an F. He's floating. He's floating in the water. That's when you just stay on the top by putting your belly out and your arms out and stay on the top of the water, and you don't even have to swim. And the pup is jumping into, remember, he's going to get his nose wet. Summer brings so many things. Summer brings us rides on swings. We swing up high into the trees. We swing so fast, we make a breeze. Do you know what a breeze is? A breeze is like a light wind that you can feel. And look at this picture. This is the same picture that I remember seeing on the cover. And where is the cover? The cover of the book is on the front. Here it is. See, it's the same picture inside of the book on the page and on the cover. Then down we go into some hay. We like to play this game all day. Do you see where they went? So they jumped off the swing into the what? What is this? It's the hay. They jumped into the hay, the boy and the girl and the pup. Summer brings us things with wings. We like to catch them with a net and see how many we can get. Wow, I see so many butterflies. I think there's more than we have time to count around here. There's a thing in Ohio that I like to catch at night. It's not butterflies. You catch butterflies in the day, but at night, this bug I'm thinking of glows in the dark with its behind, and it flies around outside too. Do you know which bug it is? There's a couple of different things some people call it. One thing that they might call it is a lightning bug, and another thing they might call it is a glow bug. So after they catch all the butterflies, one lands on on the pup's nose, and this is what the word says. Our pup is smart. Our pup can get a butterfly without a net. And there are days when our pup finds some animals of other kinds. What animal is this? I recognize that animal. That's called a bull. A bull is like a big male cow. You can see he has these. Do you know what these are called? These are called horns. And he has a ring in his nose. Oh, look what happened on the next page. This is the word. These are the words up here. That animal is much too near. Come on, get out of here. And the bull now is chasing them. Where do they have to go? On this page, the picture shows them going 3 different ways to get across this fence. The boy goes over, the girl is going through, and the dog goes under. Would you go over, through, or under to get past the fence? I think I would go over the fence. And the butterfly is flying away over the bowl. In summertime, we say hello to all the fish way down below. They look at us. They seem to say, "What kind of fish have come our way? And where are they now?" They're in the water. It doesn't say what kind of water it is, but I bet instead of in a pool, they're in like a lake or a river or in the ocean because there are fish there. And do you see fish in a pool? Usually not. They like to live in wild water. And look at all of these fish. We can count the fish on this page because there are less than all those butterflies. So let's start over here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fish. That's 8 whole fish. And this one over here looks like he's about to nibble on that boy's finger. Snorkeling with the fish. A summer fair. A fair is fun. In summertime, we go to one. Around, around, around we go. The ground is very far below. There's so many things happening in this picture. Take a look. Let's talk about some of the things we see. What are these called? They're balloons. And do you know all of the colors? Tell me some of the colors you know. I'll tell you some of the colors I see in the balloons. I see pink, blue, red, yellow, and white. It is so colorful. Do you know what this is called, this type of building? This is called a tent. You can see those at a fair. And do you know what this is called? This fun ride is called a carousel. Oh, and look, there is a balloon going up into the air. Here's the next page. Summer sun brings a garden fun. We have to water well, we know, to make our garden grow and grow. Do you have a garden at your house? I have a garden at my house. It kind of looks like this, where I grow flowers, and they have some animal guests in their garden too. Do you see any of the animals? I see a frog. Where is the frog? The frog is under the leaf of the flower. I see a snail too. He's very small. Do you see him right here? You water me, I water you, and that will make us grow fast too. Look, now they're playing with the hose. That's something you can do at your house too if you have a hose at your house. Since we all have to stay home sometimes, you can get the hose and play like this if you're allowed. And I like to do that too. I put my hose on a sprinkler. That is a lot of water, someone commented. Yeah, that is a lot of water. Some summer nights we cook and eat. Our pup is not so very neat. Do you see what they're having now? This is a fire. Sometimes people call it a bonfire or a campfire if you're getting people together around the fire to do things like roast marshmallows. And the dog is being very messy with his marshmallow. He should probably go take a bath after that because he's getting marshmallow goo all over. I see another word within the picture. So these are the words that tell us the story. But look in the picture. Do you see another word somewhere? I see a word right down here. This is another long word with a lot of letters. The word right here is marshmallows. There's marshmallows in the box, so that's telling us what it is. We like the things that summer brings. We like to fish with sticks and strings. We sit and sit. We wish and wish that we could catch just one small fish. Look at how high their dock is. Their dog goes up, 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 all the way up here, very high. And then this is called the fishing pole. And this down here, what's this? That is a boat. And this might be like a seagull if they're by the sea. And do you know what this is called with the steps that go up, 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 up? What is this? It's called a ladder. A ladder is what that's called. Some days we catch one 10 feet long, and 10 feet fish are big and strong. They get away, they take our hook. We never take them home to cook. One day our pup got something too, but we don't think he wanted to. Ooh, he didn't get a fish. You know what that animal is called? It's called a crab. Yeah. And it looks like the pup might have fallen into the sea. Summer brings so many things. On summer nights, we like to be inside a tent just right for 3. And I see a lot of animal shadows in the back. That might happen if you're camping in the wild. So, do you think you can guess any of the animal shadows that we see here? What do you think this one is? I see his ears, his long ears. So I think that one is a dog. This one has even longer ears. What do you think that animal is? I think that one is a rabbit. Yep, and I see one. I think this is a cat. I think that's probably another cat. A lot of animals out there, and they're sleeping soundly. Picnics are such fun, you know. We have them every day or so. That's another thing that you can do with your family without having to go on vacation. You can just put some food in a basket and then eat it outside like they are here. That's a really fun summer activity too. We like to eat out under trees, but so do all the bugs and bees. So all the ants now are crawling over their food. Uh-oh. And there was a beehive up here, and out come the bees. Summer brings new games to play. In summertime, we play croquet. I like to hit the ball away. What are some summer sports that you like to play? Sometimes I hit the ball too far, right in the window of a car. Yikes. It looks like he broke it. Uh-oh. What would you do if you broke a car window accidentally? You'd probably have to tell an adult and then say you're sorry. We like this way to spend the day. We make sand house on the shore. We make some windows and a door. So they're back at the beach now. Have you ever made a sandcastle at the beach? If you did it look like that? You can use a shovel and then fill a bucket and turn it upside down, and you can make sandcastles. Then waves come up. They come up fast. Sometimes our sand house does not last, but there is lots of sand to dig to make another just as big. When we go out on summer nights, we see the fireflies with their lights. We catch them. They will give us light to find our way back home at night. We ask a farmer, "Will you stop and let us ride back home on top?" We let the fireflies go away. The moon is out. Its light lights our way. We hear the horse go clop, clop, clop. Our pup goes fast to sleep on top. We stay awake and think of things, the happy things that summer brings. And that's the end of this story. What do you think? Do you recognize any of the things that you do during the summer in that book? I heard of a couple that I like to do too. Like I remember I talked about fireflies, and then there was a picture of fireflies. I really like going to the fair some years. There's a lot of fun festivals. What about you? All right, well, since we have about 5 minutes left, I think we have time for about probably one expanding expression tool picture right here. So we'll go over this again. First, I'm going to pick a picture from the book. I will pick, and from the very first page, I will pick watermelon. So we're going to be talking about watermelon and ways to describe it here. So the first thing that I want you to tell me about watermelon is green group. So what group can you put watermelon in? Say it if you think you know. So I think that the group that watermelon would belong to are foods. And if I wanted to be even more specific, I could say watermelon belongs to the fruit group. So that's the green group. What group does category does watermelon belong to? The next item is blue dew. So we want to know, what does watermelon do, or what can you do with it? Tell me if you think you know what you do with watermelon. It's not a hard question. I know what I would do with watermelon. I would eat it. You can eat watermelon. That's right. Someone got it on the side in the comments. I hope you said it too. The next one is, what does it look like? So take a look at this watermelon and tell me, how does it look? Tell me about the color of the watermelon. I see different colors. I see red on the inside and green on the outside, and there are black and white seeds. In this picture, there's only black seeds, but I know watermelons have both colors. It also looks kind of long and oval shaped when it's a whole watermelon. And then if you have a slice of watermelon, it kind of is shaped like a boat. It's curved on the end and then straight. And it looks big and juicy, someone said. That's a good answer too. It does look very big for a fruit. So we've told the category of watermelon. We've told what you do with it. We've said what it looks like. Now we want to say, what is it made of, or what is it made from? Oh, that's kind of more of a tricky question. What could we say watermelon is made from? Think of it this way. How would you grow a watermelon? And there's a clue in the picture on the inside. The answer is, you can grow watermelon from a seed, and then it grows into a plant, and then you pick the plant and eat it. That's how a lot of food is grown. Pink is parts. What are the parts of a watermelon? So take a look and think about it, and then tell me, what are some of the parts of a watermelon? You think you have an answer? I'll tell you what I would say for the pink parts. I would say a watermelon has a hard green shell. It has the part of the juicy inside where there's the red part that you eat. And it also has the seeds. The seeds are another part of the watermelon. Okay, so now where are we? Which color should we do next after pink? Should do white. White is the question, where? So where would you see it? Or where would you see watermelon? Where do you think? I know where I would see watermelon. I would see watermelon in my refrigerator. If I bought a watermelon, I might see it at the store. I might even see it growing outside. Last thing, what else do you know about a watermelon? What are some prior knowledges you have or fun facts about watermelon? Did you think of something? Here's my fun fact about watermelon. I love to eat it. It's one of my favorite summer treats. Well, that's all the time we have for this session. I hope you all enjoyed reading about summer and thinking about some of the fun things in summer that you do too. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel so you can get updates when we go live or when a new video is posted. We really enjoy reading to you all, and thank you again for joining us for our UC Summer 2020 Storybook series. Bye!